Yes lads, welcome back to the channel for yet another video, and today's one, it is a double upload day. Obviously you did see my reaction to the away kit for Newport County 2022-2023 earlier on today, and now it is time for my Game Week 1 predictions for Game Week 1 of the Sky Bet League 2 season. Really looking forward to this. Like I said, this will be a ongoing series from Game Week 1 all the way to Game Week 46. The scoring system working on this then will be 3 points for a correct scoreline. So if I predict Newport to win 3-1 and we do win 3-1, I'll get 3 points. If I predict us to win but not by the scoreline, I will get 1 point. And if I predict us to draw and we win, or lose and we draw, then I will be getting 0 points. I'll be calculating my total, throughout the season, and I'll be calculating your total in the chat as well. So as many games as you can predict, the better. Gives you more chance of winning. There will be a first, second and third prize at the end of the season for the people that have guessed or got the most points from their guesses / predictions throughout the season. So let's get into it, and let's get into Game Week 1. First game of Game Week 1 then is AFC Wimbledon taking on Gillingham. This is going to be a tough game, I think, as the opening game. AFC Wimbledon and Gillingham both got relegated from League 1 last season, and I don't see it being, a tight game. I do think there will be a runaway winner. I think it's going to be a 2-1 scoreline to Gillingham. I think just they've got a little bit extra in their team. They've got a little bit more from the signings they've made. Scott Casket, Michael Mandron, maybe one of them will get a goal. And Wimbledon, with the loss of Jack Rodoni, it's going to be a very difficult season for the Dons, and I think they're going to start off with defeat. Wimbledon 1, Gillingham 2. Second team sees two teams that could be up and amongst there again. We've got Bradford City taking on Doncaster Rovers at Valley Parade. A very difficult one to call. Doncaster, of course, a lot of people are tipping them to get into the playoffs. And Bradford City, a lot of people are actually tipping them to win the League 2 title, like myself. Again, I think this is going to be a close one in terms of the scoreline, potentially not in the way of the game. I've gone for Bradford City 2, Doncaster Rovers 1. I think the Bantams will start the season with a bang and will start the season with a win on the opening day. And I think that will be a continuity of the rest of the season for the Bantams. 2-1. Next game is Carlisle United taking on Crawley Town at Brunton Park. Again, one of my very good mates, Chris Welch, is a Carlisle United fan. He will be watching this at the game. And I'm going to be interested to see how this one goes. Obviously, Carlisle and Crawley, I've both predicted to pretty much be near enough next to each other in the table. I think it will be a game that evens it out. I think Carlisle have got threats with the likes of Edmondson, Sonny Hilton, Omari Patrick. Crawley have got the obvious threat of Dom Telford, Travis Johnson. So I do think there is going to be a bit of, levelling it out with this one. I'm going to go with a draw on the opening day. I'm going to go Carlisle United 1, Crawley Town 1. Next game sees Harrogate Town take on Swindon Town. I think this is going to be a very difficult game for Harrogate. I have predicted them to get relegated, and I've predicted Swindon to end inside the top 7. So this one is going to be a very difficult game for the host. I do think they will lose on the opening day, and I think just the firepower up front for Swindon is going to be way too much for them. In this one, I've gone Harrogate Town 1, Swindon Town 3, and I'm backing it. Harry McCurdy will score. He's just guaranteed to score a goal, as he 20-odd last season was just remarkable. Harry McCurdy to score 3-1 Swindon. Unfortunate. Next game is Leyton Orient taking on Grimsby Town. Again, another difficult one for the visitors. When you get promoted to the league, the last thing you want to do is travel to London to take on a very good Leyton Orient side. They've got bags of experience in that Walsall side under Richie Wellens. They've got some very good players as well that are going to cause Grimsby a lot of problems. I don't think Grimsby will unfortunately score in this one, and I do see it being a comfortable home win for the U's, for the O's, sorry, not U's, for the O's. And this one, I'm going to go Leyton Orient 2, Grimsby Town 0 with my prediction. Northampton Town, the Cobblers, taking on Colchester United at Sixfields, just like the previous game and the one before that. I do see this one again being a very comfortable win. This time it is going to be a very comfortable home win. I think Northampton have got an unbelievable team. John Brady is a fantastic manager, I think, for this level. Nearly got them to automatic promotion last season, like I mentioned in the table prediction video, if it wasn't for Bristol Rovers scoring 7. So, you know, Northampton probably do deserve to be in the league, in League One this season. They're not, they are in League Two, and they take on a jagged Colchester United side. Obviously, a lot of experience in the Colchester team, but is a lot of ageing in that team, like Cole Skewes, Luke Chambers, etc. So I think this is going to be a comfortable home win. Northampton Town 3, Colchester United 1. Rochdale taking on Crewe is a bit of a, you know, not too far distance between these two, Crewe and Rochdale. And again, I do see this one being two teams that will end pretty much around the same place in the League Two table. I don't see Rochdale or Crewe either, you know, getting relegated, but I just don't see them having enough to battle for the top 12 and even the top 7. Hence why I've gone for this one to be another stalemate. I've gone Rochdale 1, Crewe, Alexandra 1. Do you know what? Courtney Baker-Richardson to get the goal for Crewe. I think he's actually injured now, I've said that. But Rochdale 1, Crewe, Alexandra. The next game is an absolute belter of an opening day fixture. It takes place at the Peninsula Stadium as the Ammies, Salford City, take on the Stags at Mansfield Town. It's going to be a fantastic game. I think there'll be goals in this. Both teams will be up there at the end of the season. They've got a lot of firepower. Thomas Asante, Hendry for Salford, and then Mansfield, Reece Oates, and, you know, players like that. It's just a game that's going to have a lot of goals, I think, and I've gone for a high scorer. A lot of people might go for like a 1 goal because it'll be tight. I've gone Salford City 2, Mansfield Town 2. I think it'll be a tight game, but I think no one will be able to separate. Next up then is the Vanarama National League champions Stockport County taking on Barrow in the opening game at Edgeley Park. I see this one being a very exciting one. Stockport fans are going to be delighted to be back in the Football League after an 11-year absence, and Barrow are going to be expecting to try and stay in the league. I think this is going to be a very, very tight game between Stockport and Barrow. I think it'll be tight at the start, and then I think we could get a couple of late goals. I've gone Stockport County 3, Barrow 0. I just think Stockport, who I fancy, you know, tips to potentially get promoted this season, back-to-back promotions for them. I think they're going to start the season off with a nice, easy home win, 3-0 to Stockport. The next game then is at Gander Green Lane, Sutton United taking on my boys Newport County. Obviously, I will be doing a match preview to obviously give more in-depth analysis of this game, and I will be doing a vlog for it as well, obviously on Saturday. But for this one, I think it'll be a tight game. I know Sutton potentially will have second season syndrome and drop a lot of places from last season's finish, and obviously we potentially could be in for a playoff season or maybe even higher. I do see this one being tight, though. I do think we'll get the win on the opening day. We won on the opening day last season away at Oldham. I think we're going to go back-to-back opening day wins, or, you know, for the last 2 seasons. Sutton United 1, Newport County 2, Omar Bogle. The ultimate game of the Gameweek 1 predictions I've got is Tranmere versus Stevenage. Tranmere Rovers versus Stevenage at Prenton Park. Again, another one where 2 teams will be looking at different ambitions. Stevenage will be looking to stay in the league. Tranmere will be looking to get out of the league in terms of a promotion. Again, I do see this one being tight. I just look at Tranmere's side and I don't see a fast start from them. I think they will get away with a win in this one, but I don't see them blowing Stevenage out of the water. I've gone Tranmere Rovers 2, Stevenage 1. I just think it's going to be a tight game where Tranmere just about get the edge on. The final game of the game week predictions is Walsall taking on Hartlepool United. Now, I see this one being a very one-sided game. Obviously, Hartlepool, the second of the 2 teams I predict to get relegated this season, against the Walsall side that could definitely make the playoffs. I made them to just miss out on the playoffs, but, you know, they very could easily get there. Michael Flint's a fantastic manager. They've got some great players that they've brought in. I just don't see there being any chance for Hartlepool United in this one. I think they will start the season with an away defeat. And I've gone for this one, Walsall 3, Hartlepool United 1. The loss of Luke Molyneux was a massive, massive loss for them. And I think maybe, you know, if he was still there this season, they could potentially get an opening day win. 3-1. And those are my Game Week 1 predictions, guys. Please do make sure to smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And also leave your score predictions down below. Like I said, this is a live premiere, but please do leave your score predictions in the comments. What I will do is I'll put a comment for the games, basically, so you can just copy and paste that and then put your scores in, so it makes it 10 times easier for you in the chat. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Turn the notifications on, and I'll see you in the next video, tomorrow's match preview, as we preview Sutton United versus Newport County. The season is 2 days away and I'm absolutely buzzing. I'll see you in the next one. Up the county.